they were taking such a hit.
Right.
They showed up at the IWC.
An arrest warrant to Romero. The same organization which Romero belonged, which is Bioma, asked for his resignation and publicly asked for forgiveness in a newspaper. I have also copies.
That's not true.
That is true. I have a copy.
No, it's not. Here's a harpoon that kills dolphins in Venezuela. Dolphins are not killed in Venezuela. Here's a harpoon that was worn out, killing dolphins in Venezuela. Now, let me, Mr. Romero, one thing.
You go downstairs, you have knives. Knives, you cut meat. You can also kill people with knives.
Well, let me tell you, tomorrow on national TV, on a TV news magazine called American Journal, Venezuela will be exposed where the fishermen admit they kill dolphins for shark bait. You will see it on American Journal tomorrow. Here is one of the harpoons.
You're ready.
You invited me to that press conference in Miami and changed it. Don't touch me. Do not touch me. Magnuson, there's the truth. Yes, sir. You're going to see it on American Journal. You're going to see it on American Journal where the fisherman gives it to him. There's the proof.
His passion is saving them. He spent years trying to protect these marine mammals from being killed. But now he's fled his native Venezuela because of what Romero says were death threats and trumped-up charges, all for trying to stop the slaughter of dolphins. Today, he's in hiding somewhere in the U.S.
It's very tough. I mean, I took with me what I could get in my suitcase. The decision was made overnight after all the threatening calls.
The threats came because of Dr. Romero's weapon in the dolphin wars, his videotape camera. He used it to document these disturbing scenes. Dolphins being hunted with harpoons by Venezuelan fishermen. Killing dolphins is forbidden by Venezuelan and international law. But Dr. Romero says it's been a common practice in these waters for decades.
What we did was basically to document on video for the first time something that has been reported many times from many different sources dating back to 1970.
Romero went out with local fishermen.
I think the one key thing that was our win, Dr. Romero and I and Ignacio Gudo, there was three of us, okay? Was the fact that when it came out, the way I played it on TV and everything, the travel agents picked it up. And the travel agents started refusing to book anything to Venezuela.
And why this brutal slaughter? The fishermen were killing dolphins not for food, but only to use them as shark bait. And the prized part the fishermen want is the fin. The export of shark fins from Venezuela is $1 million business. The fins, like these being processed in South Florida, are shipped to the Far East, where they're used to make shark fin soup.
Finally, after 20 years of hearing about this problem, that someone had caught it on videotape.
When Russ Rector of the Dolphin Freedom Foundation saw a copy of the tape, he couldn't believe his eyes. It was then that Romero's problems were about to begin, because a public outcry was about to be heard.
Possibly we could expose this to the rest of the world and stop the 5,000 to 10,000 dolphins that are estimated to be slaughtered every year off Venezuela by the fishermen.
When a TV station in Miami showed the video, the reaction was overwhelming. The Venezuelan consulate received more than 30,000 letters, many of them from children saying that until the dolphin slaughter stopped, they would organize a boycott of that country.
It does make a difference what you do, and I really appreciate everything you did. Give yourself a big hand. You deserve it.
I care about the dolphins, and if I didn't do anything, they'll just get killed.
Besides the letter-writing campaign, protests were held in front of the consulate, and a boycott of Venezuelan goods was organized.
And then you use the social media to keep the press on Peru now, because the press makes the difference.
Officials of the South American country finally took some action.